All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Team Visionaries training. And I have got to find, now that I've pulled it up, I can't find it. Where is it? Where's my training, you guys? There it is. Yay. So welcome to our Team Visionaries training, and on a new day, Wednesday night training. And we're going to be changing those from Monday to Wednesday. As you all know, it was rather difficult to keep things moving in the same direction when we had so many other Zooms that were happening on Monday. All the corporate ones happen. Mary Esther Gilbert, you guys get it because you're there all the time. So anyway, I'm Sherry Denny, your corporate director, and I'm on the Mastermind team member. And I'm really happy to have you all here, and very happy to have Lisa here, my guest, and also Judy Emmons, brand new. I'm not going to say it yet, but I'm going to tell you in just a little bit. So what is going on? Well, I know some of you have had some wins. I'm not going to talk about mine till later, but is there anybody here that has a win that they want to celebrate? And Judy, I'm going to talk about yours in just a minute. Anybody have anything going? Clee, you always have something going on.
Back to school.
Oh.
Yeah. Clee, was it yes or no?
No, I'm back to school. I haven't had time to do anything.
Oh, man, that's right. Back to school. Well, sounds to me like Lisa has a win to talk about. What's that, Lisa? Lisa!
I do have a win, and I already told you this, but it's good news, and it's something everybody should know. Many years ago, when I was a nutraceutical sales rep, I did a DNA test, and it was one of the first that were out there. And I had the MTHF. I had that single nucleotide polymorphism. I had that SNP. And for years, I've tried to follow it. How do I change my ways? And folic acid was a big part of it, and taking a particular form. But when she talked about what these drops did for her family with that DNA, to me, there's no question. You know, I mean, that changed my life. That was it. So Deborah, thank you if you're on.
No,
Deborah, thank you.
Yeah, you know what? You listened to Deborah Pringle last night, and that gal is full of information. I met her through Clee when we were down in Cancun, and I had no idea she comes from a medical background family, and it's just interesting. It's very interesting. All the stuff that I hear come out of her. It's just, it was great. It was great to hear that. And the fact that you were on there last night and listened to that personally just blew my mind. So thank you so much, Lisa, for that. So if anybody doesn't have any other wins, I know we got some big ones here. Congratulations to our newest upgrades, Carrie Braun. And she was actually supposed to be on here tonight. She is sponsored by Michelle Shower, who lives up here in Wasilla, Alaska, in fact, not very far away from me. And this is one of, I think it's her sister-in-law or a friend of hers that is in Colorado, and she was trying to hop on here tonight so she could see some of the stuff that goes on with this team. And Michelle is in Houston or Dallas right now. So anyway, they will see the replay of this. This is exactly why I do this recording. But here's a great big one is my friend, my lovely friend, Judy Emmons, that I've known since I think it was Dr. Prendergast days. Way back in Synergy days. It's interesting. Her and Lisa were on the same Zoom webinar where we had our 3rd year anniversary, and both of the two of you contacted me to find out more about this, and look where we are today. Now, Judy totally understands the leveling up. She came in, I believe, at leader level. And I kept saying over and over, whenever you can get to diamond, you need to do that, because that is the highest pay level you can get in the company. And you can actually do that at day 1 if you want to. It's 10%, I mean, it's 30% versus a 10 to 17, 15%, 20%. It's not, she's not leaving any money on the table anymore. Let me tell you that. So if I know you're here, Judy, can you unmute and maybe say a few things? If you can. You don't need to turn your camera on, but you can, we'd certainly like to hear.
Okay, I think I unmuted, right?
Yes, you did.
Woo! I can't turn the camera on. I got it, and it doesn't matter. I've had quite a day today, and I'm excited. I can't wait to hear what you're going to share with us tonight. And just, at 82, I am young, ready to change some lives for people. So thanks for calling me, sharing with me, and let's just go.
Let's do this. Thank you so much, Judy. I just love you so much. And she she went to VIP really quick. And then she called me the other day and she goes, you got a minute? And of course I was at the fair and she goes, anytime you can, I want to upgrade to Diamond. So I think it took me 2 days, you guys, I'm not kidding you. And we got her upgraded to Diamond, and you can't get any higher than that, Judy. So as in the pay scale, the only way you're going to get paid more is going up in status, and boom, boom, boom. Some things are really going to happen there. So anyway, congratulations to everybody that's doing everything that they can. Good round of applause for everybody. Oh, goody. Katrina just popped on too. So anyway, I know you guys are waiting to hear what the newest news is, the current promos. And I'm recording this so you can go through this again or screen shoot, whatever you want, because there's a lot going on. It's almost mind-boggling. But first of all, I want to say, if anybody has any testimonials, I know Lisa just actually said one right there. You can go to and put it on our DNA Drops testimonial group Facebook page, post yours under the product that you have a testimonial with. And if anybody has one right now, I'd gladly like to hear about it, except PFT. We're going to do that in just a second. Anybody? The floor is yours. Okay, we're going to move on.
Wait a minute, Sherry. I tried to
Judy,
figure out.
I
tried to figure out how to unmute. I'm not just, I'm not real tech savvy yet.
Go ahead.
I want to take just a minute and talk about the air, because I have what's called Aspergillus funginitis, something crazy like that. And I didn't find out about it till 3 years ago. I've had it for years. It's taken out the lower half of both lungs, and the center lobe on the right side is collapsed. And so I shared that with you, Sherry. You asked Mary Gilbert about it. She gave you the suggestion on what I should take. So I started with the air, and what I've done, because I know my body, I went off of the inhaler and tried the drops by themselves, because that is to expand your lungs. And guess what? I don't see any difference being off the inhaler. I'm beginning to feel, and I walk every day 6 miles, and I keep track of it. And I am walking as fast, and some days faster, with the drops than I was with the inhaler. So yay.
Oh my gosh. That was the one thing you asked me about, and I immediately got a hold of Mary Esther Gilbert and got that information back to you. That is unbelievable. You got to put that testimonial on.
Oh, do I really?
Yes, our DNA page. Right. Or you can even, I will call you back. I will get to you one day, and I want to record that. Actually, I could probably take it right off of here and put it in our own testimonials on our team page. But that's I have to say, I knew it would work, but everybody has to do it themselves.
Well, but after hearing her, I just thought, I'm getting off the inhaler and seeing what this does compared. And the other thing I'm very excited about, because she alluded to the fact that, it took me 30 some years to get to the situation with my lungs that I'm at, and it won't be overnight, but she alluded to the fact that these drops, not just the air, but a couple of the other ones, help heal that scar tissue and regenerate the lung. And so, does it take 2 years? Does it take 3 years? Who cares? I'm on my way, and I love it. So thank you for contacting me, Sherry, and for contacting Mary Esther.
Well, I know that you've been worried about that for a long time. So you're almost bringing tears to my eyes right now. These are the things that make working this business give people goosebumps. And by the way, did you guys hear 82 and she walks 6 miles a day? Hello?
Yeah. Plus.
Hey, this is Lisa. Judy?
Yes.
I want to say thank you. Okay, I have another testimonial thanks to you, my friend.
Woo,
Good.
I
I
have
love
a
it.
I have a nephew that was born with black lung, and I don't know how you get it or whatever, but upon his birth, he immediately went into surgery and lost, I think, 3/4 of one lung and a portion of the other lung. And when you see him without his shirt on, there's an indent where he has lost his lungs. And that will be so powerful if I can give him something that has potential to help him, because I'm in this stuff and I haven't heard anything like this.
Well,
Wait till you get going, Lisa. Wait. I
Oh,
can't
I'm
wait.
already there. Oh my goodness. So thank you, Judy. I appreciate your testimony.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Boy, these are really good. I just love it. And you know, when you get new people on your team and they're even the folks have been here for 3 years, 2 years, 6 months, hearing these new testimonials, it's very empowering to everybody. So you guys buckle up your seatbelts. You ain't seen nothing yet. Put your trays in an upright position. We're ready to go flying, okay? So let's current news and promotions. So Rush to Diamond, you guys know that that's going on right now. Rush to Diamond is not right now, sorry, the August 28th to Thursday, August 31st. And you're only going to have 72 hours. I don't know if anybody has seen this. I know we talked about it in our mastermind group, and I don't even know if they put it out on Telegram yet, but this is what's going on. So you're going to have the opportunity in 72 hours. So that's August 28th to August 31st, but you might want to hold off just a moment because something else is happening September 1st. So bear with me here, you guys. I know you're going, wait a minute, what's going on, Sherry? So Rush to Diamond promo, if you miss the opportunity to upgrade to Diamond during your first 90 days, because that's all you have is 90 days, this is for you. No worries, we've created this special promotion just for you. It's a unique opportunity from August 28th on to the 31st. So the bonus is you'll get 2 free tickets for convention. And then when you get there, you're going to receive 10 packs of our drop sample cards. So and you'll be able to use these extra products to, as we always use them to grow your business. So anyway, this is available for associates in the USA and Canada. So there's a good one for Aaron, Judy, if you think about that one. And then the next thing that we have coming up right after everything else that's going on in September, our first, I want to call this our first, even though we kind of had a launch, right? Randy and Daniel, you were there, right? It was kind of a launch. And Tuesday was there, Clee was there, John Mahan was there. I remember all you guys in your beautiful white suits, no doubt about it. But this is really going to be our first convention where Sergey, our president, is going to be there. He's able to attend. And, it's the first one that we've all really been able to get together in the United States after the big C. And we're going to make it a fantastic experience for you guys. So hold on, like I said, and here is some information about that. You can go ahead and take a screenshot of it, picture, however you want to do it. That information right there is also up on our Team Visionaries page. I don't know if it's on Team Go Extreme yet, because I'm seeing these things at 5 o'clock in the morning and just shooting them over there. And it's also on our Team Visionaries Messenger. But the tickets are currently $175. Now, just the price of that ticket alone tells me that this is going to be one heck of a presentation that's going to be happening down there. And that goes till the 175 is till the end of day. So that's probably 8 p.m. Eastern time on the 31st. So grab your tickets if you can. I think they go up to 185, maybe 190 after that. Right now, I know this is just all rushing and trying to get you people that haven't been on here for a while see what is going on right now. It's getting your volume to rank up to achieve a new rank by group volume without the team qualifications. Now, we've been talking about this all month. I'm at the fair and I'm baking and I'm seeing Tina doing all of these trainings and on every single overview that she does. And you're probably used to seeing this. This is a slide that keeps coming up. So now through August 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern time, no qualifications are needed, just volume. So if you're trying to get to a corporate director, all you need is 12,500, both sides. Or if you're just trying to get to, let me see, what is it? The first one where you actually need a qualifier is at managing director. And that's 5,000 in volume on your left side, 5,000 in volume on your right side. And there's also, you can also go in there in your back office under rank qualifications and see where you are. And there's another way that you can get that too, just by volume. You know, that's adding up. If some of you have 2 or 3 legs that are open, but it's adding up all the volume that you have. That's another way to do it. But what I'm getting at is this is the month where he's not gonna, Sergey doesn't, you don't have to have any other qualifiers in order to hit that. So I guess I gotta say, I'm one of the lucky ones going corporate director. I already have so many people, and this is what you guys want when you get up to corporate director, are enough people that are already diamonds and managing director, and they're ordering 100 PV a month. And it's just smooth sailing. You guys, I want all of you there. It is going to be so nice to see what happens in September for you guys to all rank up and feel what it's like to have those goals reached that you've been waiting for, that you've really been looking for. By the way, if you rank up to corporate director by, let's just say, I know it says on here, what does it say? By the end of September, but if by, no, it does have it on there by Thursday, October 5th. Yay, they did put it on there. I was going to say by October 5th, if you have ranked up to corporate director, then you will also be in that dinner that I've experienced 2 of those, 3, I think now. And this guy knows how to throw a party. It's just a dinner, you think, but there's like, I got to tell you guys, this guy knows, he throws out, I think I've told a few of you this, bottles of champagne, bottles of wine. Some of them are like 10 grand a bottle. The guy knows how to really make you feel like a king or a queen right there. And he holds nothing back. It's a great, big, huge, I don't know. It's better than a party. I don't even know how to, it's an explosion of one thing right after the other that happens, and he'll surprise the living daylights out of you. So that is the night that you'll dress up and in your best attire. The guy always comes with black tie, and it's just amazing. In Cartagena, we were surprised with every single one of us had a horse-drawn carriage that took us to the dinner. There were 3 to 4 people in each carriage. I mean, and there were 12 carriages there. It was just incredible, you guys. So do what you can to have the best fun that you can at these events, and go ahead and get yourself upgraded. September is going to be your month, I can tell you. And oh, by the way, holy mackerel, there's sassafras. I think I wrote that on our Team Go Extreme page. But let's dig in and get some of this cash. And if you're ready to make some extra income with our Dash for Cash, it's in the August promo. And you guys can see that on there now. Any associate paid at each rank will be entered to win cash. So there's no up-ranking needed here at all. It's whatever you're being paid at right now. At the end of this month, there's going to be a $2,500 cash bowl for corporate director hire. There'll be $1,000 in cash for anybody that they'll be drawn from a bowl, from fishbowl, $1,000 in cash prizes, and then all associates paid as a senior director in the month of August will be entered into a raffle for $500 cash prize, and all associates paid as director. You guys, that's not very far up there. I believe director, I wish I had that thing right in front of me right now. Director is $12.50 on your lesser leg. Boy, anyway, they're handing out money right and left. So be part of that. This team can do some of that. You guys can grab some of that cash and make your trip down to Houston a lot easier. And then guess what else we have coming up? Oh my gosh, I better run through these. We're already running out of time. PFT launch. Who is ready for the PFT launch? Yeah. Hands up, everybody. I know this is just crazy. We've been waiting 3 years for this. Well, 2.5 years. But ever since we heard about it, I think it was October of 2020. Is that when we heard about it, you guys? Yeah. It was okay. We were watching Sergey losing this weight, and we're thinking, oh boy, we got to get it. And they had to do all of everything that they had to do to get it here, clearing every single licensing that could happen. It's been done. Clearing the FDA, that's been done. And it is literally sitting in our warehouse right now. And I'm just so excited about this. They had to change a couple things on the label. Everything's been done. So this is our 18th product in our Accumulate SA Elite series. And I'm so glad that it's not going to be $90 and in a series of its own. They're putting it at the $80 level. By the way, who is sweating that besides me? Anybody else? I'm like, are you kidding me? $10 more? And they're going to make it even better come the last day of the month here. You got what? And I can't talk about that, but you guys are going to have the benefit of getting 5 boxes for one heck of a price. And I'm going to say something about that. If it shows up in your back office and it shows up that it's $250 for 5 boxes, hold on till September 1. If you can barely, if you just can't wait, you have to get it right now. You can't wait one day. You're going to miss out on something big. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. So join us for the exciting product launch that you've all been waiting for. And we are so overjoyed actually to have Mary Esther Gilbert, who did a huge, amazing interview on that about the PFT. And if you didn't hear that, you can go back and listen to the overview on that. And you want to save that date, Wednesday, August 30th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh my gosh, it's on a Wednesday? Look who's not having an overview on Wednesday. Actually, you guys, I wasn't going to do it anyway because that is the 5th Wednesday of the month. And I don't think anybody's going to come here when we're all going to be on that PFT launch. Am I right about that? Yeah? Yeah, I think so. So APLGO PFT Pilot Trial, we've got some folks on here right now that have been doing that. And I want to hear from a few of you. So here's the PFT Pilot group. And yeah, I went ahead and threw my picture in there. And I want to hear from, let's see, Randy, you want to come up first and say how this is working for you?
I think it's just absolutely amazing. I've been sort of pretty shocked at it. One of the things I've been trying to really put to the test is if I didn't change anything in how I was eating, how would it play out? And right now I'm down 5 pounds, about almost 2 inches around my navel. And that's been what, 2 weeks?
Almost, yeah.
Yep. So
wow.
I have not changed. But the thing I found with this is that my cravings for sweets have gone away. It's curbed my appetite. So I can't, for some reason, I can't eat as much as I was. So my appetite, it's like almost an appetite suppressant. So I'm just not eating as much as I was. And for, I don't know, maybe it was stress eating or something. I don't know. But a lot of that's gone away. So yeah, that's what makes it so amazing to me.
Well, I know that they're very regimented about this, and aren't you guys shocked as regimented as Anastasia is with this? I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we had to do all that. But I'm glad you're doing it your way, Randy, because I was also wanting to know, what if I just ate the way I regularly did? Would I lose the
And
weight?
that's what I wanted to know, is what if I just ate the way I normally ate, what would really happen?
Well,
And so far I've gotten tremendous results.
that's the way the other team trial did it. And this time they're doing it. They're really kind of throwing some curveballs at us. And we're doing it. But you know what? I know Katrina she's in her car and she's doing some moving around stuff. So Katrina, let's get you on here and see what's been happening with you.
I pulled over. I pulled off the freeway. I'm driving. So, PFT, it's been really good. Considering like how much stuff I have going on in my life, I didn't know what would happen as far as my cortisol and stuff. So, can you even hear me? Is this working?
Oh, yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah. So with all the emotional stuff, my father died 13 days ago, so I wasn't sure, with all that and just the craziness, how this would all work. But last week I went to like 3.5 inches, like everything was good. So that was perfect. And as far as the, eating thing, that's a little bit been off too, because my life is just a bit crazier right now, but I'm trying to like do the good eating, but I don't always, I'm not a really good 3-meal eater a day right now type of person. So that's like the goal I know that they kind of want us to do. So I'm trying to keep all that managed. But as far as the product, I love it. I do think it curbs the appetite, but I was already, I really feel like our other products help with that as well. So I definitely am still taking everything else that I normally take. I think the metabolic reset is really important. I think the graphics that somebody put out, I think, I don't know, an Extreme or whatever, there are some PFT graphics that were put out. That's really true, that all those different balancing drops do make a difference. So I'm definitely not just doing PFT alone. So, I'll say that much, but I do think it helps. And I think if nothing else, it's made me really more mindful of like taking a walk and making time for that and eating, trying to eat, as well as I can. And so if nothing else, it's making me put effort into it where I kind of had let stuff slide before. So
That's good to hear. So is anybody experiencing that it is making you thirstier?
no.
Are you, Katrina?
Not really. I don't think. I don't think so. Is that what people are saying?
You might be drinking enough water then, but that's the one thing I notice it does for me is it reminds me to drink water because I get thirsty really quick right after taking it. But I'm putting down probably 2.5 liters of water a day. I'm that thirsty, and I never did that before. So who is Mom on here? Would that happen to be Kristi? I don't know who Mom is. But if that's Kristi, I think she's out in the potato field digging up potatoes for the fair right now. But maybe that's not them. Maybe that's not her. I can't tell. Can somebody see in the chat if they're saying anything? I don't know. Or maybe she doesn't even hear me who it is. So no. How about
no, chat is empty.
Okay, so how about Daniel?
Well, hi there.
Hey there, Daniel. How's it going with the PFT?
I got nothing but good things to say. It's, I started with the metabolic reset anyway, and that was working pretty good. And I can't say I was disappointed with it, but it was taking a lot of discipline, and I wasn't following it exactly the way I wanted to, but I was pretty amazed, and I'd been losing some inches and losing weight. So as I continued on with that, then they finally got us onto the study. So I didn't change any of that. I just continued on with what I was taking with my other drops because I'm diabetic. So I've been taking my NRM and all that. But one amazing thing really happened to me, and I don't know that I absolutely attribute this to the PFT, but a friend of mine let me use one of their constant glucose monitors. So I put that on my arm and connected it to my phone. So that's the only thing I did different because I really wanted to see what it would do. And I was getting a lot of low blood sugars. And I was continuing with my normal meds and everything, but the NRM by itself didn't cause it. The other supplement things that I take didn't cause it. But when I added the PFT, oddly enough, I'd get woke up in the middle of the night with my alarm going off saying you're low blood sugar, sometimes in the middle of the day. So one of the things I ended up doing is I decreased by 50% my oral meds. In other words, I just split all the pills in half and I took half in the morning and half at night. I'm not thirsty. I'm drinking all the water. Don't like drinking that much water because I never have for a long time, but amazingly enough, that's working. I probably lost 5 or 6 pounds, depends on the day because I go up and go down, and I think it's just the fluctuations in the water, so it was expected. But oddly enough, when I was thinking nothing was going on, then I cinched down my belt and found out I had dropped another belt loop or, a belt notch on the belt. So that probably a little more than an inch. So I was pretty pleased with that. But I've already been losing anyway, so I keep looking at my clothes and noticing how baggy the things are. And so the benefit is I'm losing the weight. The backside of that is I'm going to spend lots of money on new clothes. Woohoo!
Well, I think we can all expect doing that. I've got some clothes, some old clothes that I haven't been able to fit into since I moved back up here. So that was 4 years ago. So I'm looking forward to that, fitting back into them. But Daniel, thank you so much. Was there more?
Add one more thing.
Okay.
These things we're learning in our class, which we're going to pass on, I guarantee you we're going to pass these on, is learning your eating styles and the way your relationship is with the food and all that. And it's going to change and it'll be positive and it's not hard. It's not a difficult. It's not like you got to count your calories and you got to get out your grams and your ounces and all that and figure it all out. Your body's going to do it naturally. I'm just not hungry like I was. I have no cravings. And I can't wait to see where I am by springtime.
Wow, that's all of these are just amazing. We haven't heard from anybody that it's not working. Not one person there's 31 people in this trial, or 29, I can't remember now. But nobody has said it's not working. So I believe that we have that Sergey has hit a gold mine here. And yeah, big gold mine. And I think we have the opportunity to make something really big out of this. But I just want to say, I started because I went to Cartagena and I had a box of this before we got down there. And a few days before the trial, I started doing it just to see what it would make me feel like. I don't know what I was expecting, but it didn't make me feel like anything. But it was weird. The third day, I totally had no sugar cravings. Like I always want ice cream. I mean, death by chocolate ice cream. I'm not kidding you. And not just a little bit. I want a lot. And that craving is gone. And I'm working at the fair. I'm their baker, you guys. I mean, have you ever seen a skinny baker? Probably not. But somebody made that comment the other day because I'm always going around now. I don't wear a belt, but I'm pulling my pants up now because they feel like they're going to fall off. And maybe I should wear a belt. But somebody said, why don't you just change your pants? Because I have one pair of pants. I wash them all the time, get flour on them, that I'm wearing at the fair because I can get them ruined if I want. That's going to be my last big pair of pants I ever own. But the cravings are gone. I don't feel like, some days I don't even feel like eating. I think we're 10 days into it now. And I just don't feel like at dinner time, I've got to eat. And I'm like, I really don't want to eat. I think I'm just going to, go to bed. And I do, but it's interesting how this is happening. We do our measurements on Sunday, and I did my measurements and weighed myself, and I was down 4.6 pounds. And I've not really changed my eating. I don't eat bad anyway, but being at the fair, I could be eating bad, and I just don't have that craving to want to do that. So you guys, I can't wait till you all get to try this. If you're looking for losing some poundage, it happens rather quickly. I can't wait to see what happens come day 30. So we have all of these amazing things to, you know, get ourselves ready. So let's get ready for this and place those flyers everywhere. You guys, this flyer has been changed a tad bit because this used to be pink on, well, black on pink, and it was hard to read, and this was too. So I do have this one. I think I posted this up in our Team Visionaries quite a while back. So I'll put that in there again because I finally found it. Pamela Zimmer took my flyer and made that, you know, I put this all together and made these two white backgrounds. And the app is coming, you guys. We will be using an app that will help you keep accountable. And it's gonna, there's a few of us, I think it's on the mastermind team, maybe all the corporate directors, I'm not sure, that we're gonna be doing the beta testing on the app around the second week that PFT is out. And then you guys, we're actually gonna launch the app at convention, but I didn't say that, okay? I lip sealed. And then you guys are gonna be able to use that as well. So there's another flyer that you can use and be able to, you'll be able to put your link down there on the bottom as well. And so here's something I want to get to before I go into what could be happening in September. Is there's a lot of new people coming on right now, and I don't know if they know where to look. By the way, Mom is Michelle. Hi, Michelle, down there in Dallas. So glad to see that you're here. And let me check the chat here really quick. Yeah, I like what you were saying about the PFT and what it tastes like. It tastes like ginger, kind of. So anyway, yeah, it tastes like ginger. So let's get your people started right, okay? There are, I don't mind people giving me calls or anybody else calling. I mean, anybody that can help anybody, that's where we're at right now to make sure that your people get started right. But we do have, and you guys can take a screenshot of this or, you know, take a picture of it with your phone, however you want to do it. This is the basic email that I send out to people, but we've made it even better. So with this email, I send out these, I think there's 7 sheets, and those are all in our Team Visionaries guides. Actually, they're in our files. If you look at the files there, you'll see the getting started, but I'm going to pull those up here in just a second. But this is the email that I send out. And then these are those other sheets. You guys have seen these before, and I'm not going to pull them up individually, but it's the 7-step process for building your business. You guys can all see that, right? Okay, good. And then
Sharon, can you go back to the previous one?
Sure. Whoops. There we go.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing the picture.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
If you tap your screen, not tap it, but hold your screen and just move it right or left, you'll see the overview. You'll see the overview. You see it, Lisa?
Sorry, I'm technically challenged. Now I got it. Thank you.
Hey, anytime I can help somebody see the screen, that's awesome. And that's okay. You're not the first. Okay, are we good there, Randy?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. And then these are the sheets, the getting started, and then down here, this is the way that things to maximize the benefits of your the anion drops. You can read through that. This is what I have people do, is go through the checklist here. It's basically these things getting done. Here's your checklist and notes if you want, but here's names. And how many companies have you guys been with where they say, write down 100 names? I know, 200 people. If you can't, let me see your phone, blah, blah, blah. You guys, look, we're not going to do that. Write down 20, if 10, okay? 5. We want to talk to 1 or 2 of them, okay? Because we know what we have here. And when somebody finds out about it, it's like, it's like Tina and Kelly, all of us say all the time, we don't have to lie about anything. These things are different. They're unique. Nobody else has it. The best pay system in the planet. I mean, what more do you want? If people are in it for the business, they're going to want to know that. So these are the things that I send out in the very first email that goes out. And then there are, if you want it on Team Go Extreme, on, I think it's the 3rd Wednesday of the month, and it's already recorded. You guys can go in there and see them. Julia Weary does Welcome Wednesday, and she goes through an extensive onboarding on there. I really like to make things really, really simple and just follow the plan here. And we're actually trying to get this automated. And so it's something that you can click on. I don't know if it's going to be in Rapid Funnel. I don't know where it's going to be, but it really needs to be automated. Something that you can click on and go to the next thing when you finish the first part, and then go to the next. I know Lisa and I also know Judy have been in companies with me that we've had tools like that. And we're just trying to make sure that we get the best priced one. Okay, so training and overviews, you can take a screenshot of this. These are the things that we do every single week, okay? And if people are not on Facebook, we also have a training site. It's set up for those that aren't connected to social media, and that is teamgladiatortraining.com. And that might be helpful to a few of you that, just aren't, or friends that aren't on Facebook, okay? So I hope everybody took a good screenshot of that. And breaking news, y'all, there's breaking news. Gosh, let me see if I can remember what this is. No, I'm just kidding. So September 1, I got to tell you right now, I still can't say exactly what it is, but I can tell you this. There will be a special. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. There will be a special on PFT that you want to wait for on September 1. Not earlier, even if it's in your back office. Wait till September 1, because I can tell you it is going to be in your back office before September 1, and you're going to want to click on it and buy it because you think we're going to run out, right? We are not going to run out. So, and I know Tuesday, like, she's never heard me this quiet before. The package is going to have 5 boxes in it, not 4. Yay. So anyway, the reason you want to do this, can I go ahead and kind of talk about this just a little bit? Anybody shaking their head? Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. So the run for corporate director, there's certain people that will run for that, and there's others, that they won't. They're just trying to get to director or whatever. Well, here's what we know. And you know what, I'm going to go to this next slide because I don't know if that bothers you, that arrow going in there, but I'm going to go to this one just so I can talk about this, and then I'm going to go back. So there's if you had the opportunity to get in a business, or you're already in a business and you only had 1 day to try to make it to corporate director because of all the volume that's going to be coming in because of PFT, do you think you'd be able to do it in 1 day? In 1 day? I know we've had people do it in 7, but in 1 day with PFT, you might. You definitely make director. you'd probably make a senior manager. You'd probably make, golly, what are these other ones on here? I have to, senior director, managing director. You'd probably make that. But what if you had all month with all the PFT orders that are going to be in there in your organization, and you could shoot yourself right to corporate director, maybe for the very first time. So that's why we are asking that you wait till September 1. Tina and I had an extensive conversation about this morning. And I was like, gosh, I'm just so close. I'm so close. Well, do you think you're going to make it? I said, I don't know. I don't know. I really want it. Some people want to shoot for national director. She goes, hold off on that volume. And I'm just sitting here going, why? Now you know why. People will not have all the time that they need in a 24-hour period to make that happen. Wouldn't 30 days sound easier? We're just trying to make it as easy on you guys as possible. So does 30 days sound easier? I think so. Thank you, Clee. I think so. Thank you, Tuesday. I think so as well. So be prepared. Yes, there's going to be one heck of a webinar on this on Wednesday. And it probably will show up in your back office, no doubt about it. But if you can hold off from clicking on that and ordering and waiting till September 1, I think you're going to be ultimately surprised about what happens to your ranking. And Lisa, this is what I was talking to you about this morning as well. Hold off on everything till September 1. That's got to be a hard one, because I know Lisa's ready to hit the road running. And, Judy's already in and going. So we just got to, that's why we're also going to be talking with whoever's people. But Judy, I know you've got some people on your list, and we've got, I'm not going to say lots of time. It's the 23rd, but by September 1st, they're going to want to jump on board. No doubt about it. So the other slide that I had to show you guys, we have monthly our Zooms for 2023, and I've changed it to have all of our meetings on Wednesdays. And if there's a 5th Wednesday like there is this month, it's a rest period. Okay, it's unless you guys have something you want to bring up. And by the way, you guys, you can always go in here on a day that we're not there, that it's vacant, and chit chat, whatever you want to do. We can do a sponsor-a-thon if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. That it's open all the time. You don't have to wait for somebody to let you in. So take a screenshot of this. I think I already uploaded this onto our team Visionaries, and I want to open it up right now. Well, actually, I think what I'll do is I'll stop the recording so that I can open it up for any questions that you guys might have. Okay.